Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with another stock market investing video, and today we have a much anticipated video to talk about. It's going to be the 3 best options to buy right now. And as you can see, we're up 7% on the week, we're up 41% in the month, $4,300. So I'd love to show you that. I don't do too much options, keep in mind. It's only about 10% of my portfolio, which still accounts for a significant amount because Robinhood is not my only portfolio. I also have Fidelity and Webull and Vanguard. So I trade with about $30,000 to $40,000 total. So 10% of that, it's still like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 that I do with options. So enough of that, let's get right into the video. All right, and the first one we're going to be talking about is INTC. I already took out the call a few days ago. If you're on my close friend story, you guys have took it out too. A lot of people are messaging me, and they've already gotten like 180% gains because there was another INTC that I already sold out on. We'll go to that one in a second. But right now, you'll actually see I have $658 in equity. The INTC, the Intel break-even price, $52. And the expiration date is July 16th. So we have a lot of time on this option, and we can sell out for 46% gains and profit right now if we wanted to. But I'm probably going to be holding at least until I think Intel is capable of getting back to $60 to the 60. I'll probably sell at like $56, $58 once Intel reaches that price point too. So there's still time to get into this option and make some money. Now, what you'll see is I took out some other Intel calls in the past, and I already sold for profit on all those ones. The only one that I'm holding left is the one I currently just showed you guys. But let's go into actually trading options and viewing all options and seeing what we have here in store. So remember, the first thing you always do is pick your date. I picked out a further date. So remember, we were talking about July 16th, and this is the option I have right here currently. So it's 47.5 call. It only needs 6% to break even and make some money. And it is a little bit higher of a price. It's $650. So it is a more risky one, and you have to have more capital. Let's talk about an INTC call that's actually going to be a lot more affordable for people who don't have that much money too. So personally, as you guys know, I like to put my expiration dates out pretty far because you can sell options at any time you want. You don't have to sell on the expiration date. So it's always good to give yourself a little bit of a cushion. But this one right here, you'll actually see the 52.5 call. It has about a month and a half to actually reach 5% gains, and it's only $130. So it's pretty affordable. The other one I would say is going to be January 22nd if you have a little bit more money. It's actually going to be giving you about another week for January 22nd, but we're looking about a 5.3% gain. So I always like to look at to break even 5%. And if you want to be in between the ones that we talked about, then you can actually do this one here, the $50 call for February 19th. I do like that one. It's only $350, and you only need a 5% gain in about 2 months and a half for that one. And if you guys follow my story on Instagram, which you should all be doing already, I know my YouTube is a little bit closer knit of a community. So I really do appreciate everybody watching my YouTube videos. But you'll see on my stories, I do post all how my clients have success and my students. And what you'll see is they're up about 148% on some of these INTC calls. If you want to see more for yourself, go to my Instagram page and then actually click on client success right here. And then go through and read some of the more recent ones because these are like from 2-3 weeks ago. But if you go to the ones from a couple of days ago, you'll actually see, INTC. Here's one of the gainers on the option calls. I think this one was INTC too, but you can actually look on your own time and actually see how good of a position it is so far. All right, so option call number 2 is going to be Pfizer. We had picked a $39 call for the expiration date of March 19th. And you'll see I'm only up 10% so far on it, and it's down about 8% in the day. So it's still a good time to get in this one. I think this can actually be one of the better ones because we actually saw UK just approving Pfizer, and Pfizer is the second one right next to Moderna. So Moderna has shot up a huge percent, but if we look at the Pfizer graph, it hasn't shot up like Moderna has. So I think there's still time for Pfizer. And honestly, if I wanted to sell this one for $38 right now, I could, but I want a lot more gains. I'm looking for at least about a 50% gain on this specific option call. So if you guys get in now, you still have an opportunity to get 40 to 50% gains as well. Let me show you exactly which one I'm doing. So we press trade, view all options, and then we did the one for the March 19th, and you'll actually see it's right there. So whenever there's a +1 right next to it, you know I actually bought that option and took it out. So all we need is a 6.6% gain in the next 3 to 4 months, which is definitely realistic. I think that this one could actually see like the stock price, the share price could see like a 20 to 30% gain, which would give us almost 100% to 200% gain on the option call. Now, if you don't want to spend that much, some other options are going to be January 22nd. And this one right here, if the $42 call, you need about a 9.5% gain for only $198. Or a $41.5 call for only 8.8% gain. And that's only $221. Right. So the break-even price, if you guys didn't know, by the way, see how it says break-even right there, 43.99. And then on the right, your premium is $1.99. That's how you get the actually break-even price. The $42 call, so you have a $42 call, you add in the premium of $1.99, and that's how you get the break-even price. I like to look at the percentage to break even 9.5%. And if you bought one of these contracts, it's only $199. And I think that you can easily see about a 50% gain on that one. Now, obviously, there's always risk when doing options. It is the more riskier way to invest. So always keep that in mind before taking out an option. Know that nothing is for certain and nothing is a guarantee, especially with these vaccine stocks. There's so much unknown, and the FDA can easily not approve these stocks, and they can fall like a rock too. So there is no guarantee, but I think that it's a strong possibility that we can see some good gains on this one, especially because you see the UK already jumping into Pfizer and wanting to distribute it across the country. And then the last option call that we're going to be talking about today is the DBX $18 call. And I'm already up 26% on this one. It's a $520 option call. And look at that expiration date. It's for 1 year from now. And if you think it's a little too late to get in these options and you see how much gains I already have on these options, I post on my close friend story as soon as I get into these options. So if you do want to get into that, unfortunately right now we're 100% at capacity. We have a lot of people signing up, but DM me on Instagram and I have a wait list going on right now. And if you want to get on the wait list, DM me and I'll put your name down for when spots do open and you'll be first to get on. So back to the option. We have a $110 gain, 26%, and we have a DBX break-even price of 22. So it's already at $20 a share, and it only needs to go up a couple percentage points to see a big gain. Now, remember, I can sell this option at any time. So if I wanted to take $110 profits today, I couldn't do it, but my expiration date's a year from now. So I'm definitely going to be holding this one because I think DBX, Dropbox, could fly past the $22 break-even price. This one could be at $30, $40, and I can see 200% gain on my money on this one too. So this is one of the longer-term options. The expiration date's for a year from now. So let's actually go ahead and look into it and some other options too. So we talked about January 21st, 2020, about a year from now. And that's my call right there, the $18 call. It only needs 13% gain in 1 year to make me a bunch of money too. So that's definitely realistic. It's a $520 option call. But if you don't have that much money, that's okay. Let's go over some other ones that are going to be totally realistic for you too. I think the April one right here at the 19 or the $20 call, it's a little bit more affordable, about half the price, and it only needs a 10% gain. Now, obviously, these ones are a little bit more risky because it needs 10% gain in only like a month or 2 months, where mine's a 10% gain in 1 full year. So you see how much more of a cushion that gives you too when you do a longer term option. Now, other than that, I think that this one's a great one, the $20 call at a 5% gain. It's only $144 to buy one of those, or the 19.5 call, and there's only a 4% gain needed in the next month and a half to actually, and it's only $173. So all of those are great options. Those are going to be the 3 best options to get into right now if you actually want to make some money. And if you're new to options, I would recommend doing like a very small option. For example, maybe like this one right here, like only a $60 one, just so you can actually see how options work. You don't want to go all in if you don't really know how options work, because the good thing about them is even if it doesn't hit your break-even price, which mine's 22, and you can see that Dropbox is only at $20 right now, you still make money. I'm up 26% and it hasn't hit my break-even price. All you need to do is to be on track for it to hit that break-even price by the expiration date. So those are the 2 most important things when doing options, is the expiration date and the break-even price. And if you're on track to hit that break-even price by the expiration date, or if you're more than on track, if you're, way ahead of schedule, then you're going to be making money. And that's how you start making money, and you can sell at any time with options. That's why options are so popular and everybody loves options, is because they're so flexible. You can sell them at any time and you can make some good money. Now, keep in mind, there is risk. We'll go back to that again. If it goes the other way, for example, if Dropbox started going down a little bit instead of up, I can be down 26% very, very easily. So there is always risk. I want to stress that enough, that it is risky. Options is the most risky way to invest. So make sure you always prepare yourself for the worst and only invest money that you can afford to lose. Don't invest money that you're going to need like next week or next month for rent, or just money that you're going to need in the near future or anything like that. So guys, that is the video. I hope it did help you out and it did put a little bit of perspective. If this video even helped you out a little bit and you took something away from it and you're going to maybe do one of these and you make some money on these options, just leave a thumbs up on the video. That's all I ask. Comment on my YouTube channel, share with a friend. Those are the only 3 things. It really helps my account out to grow, and it shows the algorithm that my video should be shared with other people and get the word out too. I come on here almost every single day to show you guys how I'm actually getting these percent gains and my thought process behind the stocks too that I'm getting into too. So remember, I don't do too many options. That's why there's not a lot of option videos on this channel. So when I do put out an option video, let's make sure it goes crazy and you guys share it and we get a lot of likes too. As long as you guys keep liking these videos, I will keep making them for you. I will see you in the next video tomorrow. Comment below on what you want the video to be about. I'm open to suggestions, and I love your guys' feedback too, all the positive feedback. All right, until next time, guys, remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.